Hey guys, I just got out of Lightyear. It was such a fun time. It was a pretty easy watch. I was a big fan growing up of course, the original Toy Story movies, but then there was like a 2D like animated spin-off like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Raise your hand if you remember that in the comments, but it was like one of my favorite like cartoons, like when I was like growing up and like getting into cartoons really and getting into like sci-fi. And it was so fun because of all the stories that it told and the similarities to other well-known sci-fi projects. Star Wars, namely Star Trek, 2001: A Space Odyssey. And one of my things that I was looking forward to in this movie was seeing how it built upon that lore. For those who aren't super familiar, this is a movie that is pretty much explained as the movie that the toy in Andy's bedroom that the toy is based on. So pretty much like this movie would come first chronologically, and then there would be toys made after it, like after the movie. And then those toys are the ones that would be a different character that would come to life in Andy's bedroom. And then that's what the Toy Story movies were about, were all these toys based on like popular TV show and movie characters. Like Andy, I think in Toy Story 1 or 2 is explained as the cowboy from like a 1950s like Western TV show. Or sorry, not Andy, Woody, the cowboy. And so Andy gets Woody and Buzz from like watching the TV shows and the movies and like brings them into his toy collection. So this movie was a fun time. It really doesn't try to confuse you. It lets you know that like going into the movie what the context is. And it's a fun time. It's like maybe an hour and a half. Like it's super quick. And by the end of it, I was ready for more already. And it didn't feel like it was just stoking up nostalgia from an old movie, but the visuals were really amazing. It was actually really cool. Like the cinematography that happened in this movie, and also the score from Michael Giacchino was just like absolutely, I believe it was Michael Giacchino. I'll have to double check if I'm correct. I'll put a little somewhere tag on the screen if I'm incorrect, but I believe it was him. But they did such a wonderful job executing it from an art direction, from a cinematography style, the way it was shot. For like an animated movie, it still like has such a grandiose like space action like sci-fi element to it. And there's definitely some shots that are really cool that you'll think of other well-known sci-fi adventures when you see them and callbacks. And so it has a couple classic lines, but really it's quick and fun, lighthearted action, and it's really easy to enjoy. So great for kids, great for anybody of all ages who's just looking for a fun time at the theater and some escapism, really, and do the world of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. So Lightyear is in theaters now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I forgot to say, there's a post-credits scene in this movie. Yes, there is. There's actually 3 of them. So pay attention, stay a little bit longer through the credits, and it will be a fun time. Just a little extra treat for you at the end of the movie. So that's it. Enjoy it.